CSradio.com, 7:45 on a Thursday morning. There they are, Denise and Dave. And it's time for this extreme extravaganza that they put on once a month here on Indiana in the Morning. Goings on in Blairsville and the surrounding area. And our visit this morning is presented by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row, and the Best of Indiana County contest. You can visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Good morning.
Good morning, Todd. Thanks for having us.
I'm glad you're both here today. The card count. We have to go through the card count every. What do you go up to there, Dave?
Does my blank one count?
Well.
This is the mystery card.
All right, there you go.
I don't know which side to read.
It's like the mystery date game.
Yeah.
I don't know which side to read there.
How many you got?
One. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco.
Seis.
Five.
Boy, it would have been easy
six.
just to say 5 or 6.
L6.
It really would have been so
Six.
much easier. All right.
You asked, Todd. You asked.
Half a
Open
dozen.
that door.
The
I've got a couple here. Yeah,
two-carded Denise is up with us first.
Actually,
Ooh.
we're
David
over to
begins
David.
first.
Look at
We're
that.
over to David.
Did you not
this
see the
morning.
producer credits?
You
Director, producer credit? You're not paying attention, Todd. See what you're
Wow.
missing here.
Wow.
So,
All right.
hey, I do, before I get started into my my half dozen cards here, I do want to mention that I did use Miss Marino's advice as we came through an accident scene this morning to buckle up, kids.
Yeah.
Basically because I only had one headlight and didn't want to break two laws at the same time.
There you go.
So I had to make it here. But
Was it okay there at the accident scene?
yeah, it looked like it was a truck and a school bus. And,
Uh-huh.
it didn't look like there was a lot of injuries. But,
Yeah.
hey,
Well, police have said that there were no injuries, so that's good news.
it was,
Glad we could be on the scene for you.
I appreciate that.
I was ready to start reporting from high above Blairsville on the WCCS news
Well,
chopper.
how about reporting from
Okay, let's
right here in the
report right here
studio?
on the live and on the ground here. Okay, here's what's going on. Big thing coming up all across the universe. Also in Blairsville, trick or treat. Ours is Sunday, October 26th, 1 to 4 p.m. What do you got to do, Todd, to let the kiddies know that you're participating?
You got to turn on that porch light.
Turn on the porch light. I was expecting a little bit of song there, but hey,
You are so not Neil Diamond.
I know. I'm not even Neil Cole. Okay. Anyhow, so you got the trick or treat, but you know what Blairsville's full of? Trunk or treat. So in that particular case, you have to put on your headlight.
And you only have
Only one headlight. So October 26th, trunk or treat is at the Blairsville First Methodist Church from 1 to 4. That's the same day as
Same hours.
same hours. October 26th also, Blairsville Elementary School from 10:30 to 2 in their parking lot. And then October 22nd, kind of a little bit of pre-gaming for Halloween. October 22nd at the Dairy Queen on Route 22.
I thought that was the 25th, David.
Is it the 25th?
It is the 25th.
Not only is she
From two.
producing, she's now fact
Because the
checking.
22nd was yesterday, Dave.
Okay, then it's the 25th. October 25th. Saturday, October 25th, Dairy Queen, Route 22, 2 to 4. Halloween parade, October, and I got this one right, 27th.
Okay, then.
Registration 6 o'clock. Parade starts at 7 o'clock. That's at the Neil Diamond in Blairsville.
That's Monday, by the way.
Monday. Okay. Other big things coming up. Celebrated across the country. Also in Blairsville Veterans Day concert, November 11th. Got that one right. At 7 p.m. at the River Valley Senior High School. That is free. On that same day, the parade, the big Veterans Day parade, 10:30. That starts at Widmar Field, goes down to the Veterans Memorial down on West Market. That's gets organized at 10:30, and I believe Price steps off at 11 or 11:11 on 11:11. Correct?
That's when they have the ceremony.
Yeah. So at 11 o'clock. So if you want more information, call our buddy Tom, or send an email to our buddy Tom Lawton at TOLaw13 at Comcast.net. The other thing that's kind of ties in nicely with our Veterans Day commemorations in Blairsville is the flags that go up in the cemetery. So we need volunteers for those flags at the Blairsville Cemetery. They're going up November 8th. Setup is at 9 a.m. So if you're a good flag setter-upper, we want to see you there. November 15th, if you're a good flag taker-downer, well, you need some help taking down those flags. So November 8th, 9 a.m., just show up. It's a lot of flags. Need some help, 9 a.m., take them down. November 15th, 10 a.m. Two other things I did want to mention. We talk about the rec board and the rec center from time to time. We've been raising money to redo the basketball courts. We just ordered 6 new hoops. So weather permitting, those hoops are going to go up and get the kiddos and adultos out there playing a little bit of basketball, shooting some hoops. One other thing I know kind of circulating around is a video that was put together for the Blairsville Bicentennial, which will come into a close, but got to mention one more thing. Place of Consequence video is available for $5, tells the history of Blairsville. It's available at the Historical Society of Blairsville. They're at 116 East Campbell Street. Like I said, cost you $5. You can pick one up 10 to 2, any Tuesday through Friday.
There you go.
So there you go.
Very nice report, sir.
Thank you for coming from you. That is
Quite a compliment.
what's going on the resume.
Yeah. All right. So what I've got the Blairsville Chamber Music series. That is kicking off on November 2nd at St. Peter's Episcopal Church. And we are celebrating 500 years of violin. So tickets are available currently at blairsvillecmf.com. And I'm going to read some of this music. It is, the talk begins at 3 and the concert at 4 p.m. And so we've got Beethoven, Bach, a lot of people that I cannot pronounce. Schumann,
You know it's got to be good.
Krom, okay, at least I didn't say Bach or Beethoven. But again, that is 36 West Campbell Street in Blairsville, St. Peter's Episcopal Church.
Can you sing a little Bach or Beethoven?
I cannot.
Right.
I can turn her overdrive, maybe. That's about all. Then we have Hopeful Hearts Pet Rescue on November 5th is doing a gala at Chestnut Ridge. That is the Whiskers and Wishes Gala, 5 to 9 p.m. Entertainment by country music star Jared Berry. So the cost on that is $45 per person, and you can check them out on their Facebook page. There's a link there for purchasing tickets, or call 724-675-8016. We tell you about the Yarn Club every month. We're in here at the...
We get a few yarns from
Yeah,
the
Janusek, yeah. 5:30 to 7 with Angela and Holly, and that is at the Blairsville Library. They're doing something interesting on December 18th. They are crocheting or knitting for a cause. So come in and to work on knitting squares to make into hats.
All right.
So that's happening at the Blairsville Library, and that is, of course, on North Walnut Street in Blairsville. Then we have a lot of December events. Starting out December 5th is the annual Share the Joy Gala, and that is sponsored by Blairsville Parks and Rec. That benefits local families in need, and that is at Chestnut Ridge. You'd want to call our rec center, whose number was not written down here on the card. Yeah, that's a 101.
Do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, thank you so
I
much there,
think
Todd.
You call Mabel and ask for rec center.
And then, of course, we have our Light Up Night Parade, our Cookie Walk. That is December 6th. Cookie Walk begins at 11 a.m. A part of the Light Up Night celebration, which happens at the bandstand, will be the Otter Creek Brass Band, and that they'll be playing from 4:30 to 5:30. And then followed by the next day on December 7th at the Blairsville Volunteer Fire Station, we are going to have a breakfast with Santa. Also part of the December 6th Light Up Night, I should mention, there is the Christmas gift extravaganza, and that is at the Recreation Center, 101 Northeast Lane in Blairsville. And if you want to participate in that or need tickets to the gala, go ahead and call 724-459-6790, courtesy of Todd Marina. Thank you for getting me that number. And then available at the Diamond, during Light Up Night, if your kiddos want to send their letters to Santa, there will be a mailbox
Oh.
available to them.
Did you give a cost on that, the Chamber Music Festival?
$25. And there's a link on their social media page. And for premium seating is $50.
There you go.
Goes to help the group, the Blairsville Chamber Music Festival, which
That's
is new fledgling group, and I think this is their second year.
I
Putting
think it's
on-
more than one. More than second. But
More than
yeah.
second,
Yeah,
third. Would we say third? Dare
I would say
third?
that.
Dare say third.
Yeah. Do you want to try to pronounce these names, David?
No, they're good. They're going to be playing any Neil Diamond.
No. There's Fontana. Yeah. And Bartok.
Bartok, yeah, I could say Bartok.
Bella Bartok.
Yeah, Bartok.
YSAYE.
Yves Saint Laurent.
Yeah, no.
Ooh. There goes Todd speaking
that's a
that
clothing
French.
designer.
Exactly. Exactly.
He has
Come
some
wear
sympathy.
Yves Saint Laurent.
But,
So-
but I think maybe that's part of the talk, though. Maybe.
What, a tutorial on how to pronounce these names?
Very hard, yeah, to make it look.
No, I want to know who it is.
Are you just going to have to show up, Todd?
I guess so. I
Gonna-
guess so.
Neil Diamond might be there, I heard.
Really?
No.
You keep saying that.
I know. Well,
He's already been here in the studio.
Neil, if you're listening out there, we got a place for you in Blairsville.
What happened to Neil Cole?
Who?
Okay.
You'd already mentioned him once, David.
You guys,
My goodness.
this show completely is off the wheels here.
I
this
know.
morning.
Evolving.
I'm embarrassed.
All right. So- and that takes a lot. All right. So all of these wonderful things happening in Blairsville, you've got a really nice social season set up. You really do.
And we'll have more about the December events next month.
Yeah.
And
Just
we'll tell you a
teasers.
little bit of some things that are happening at the Blairsville Underground Railroad. So stay tuned on that.
That's next month's visit?
Yes.
I do want to mention, I know it was talked, we got a few minutes here.
Do we?
Yeah, we got 3 minutes. I'm going to make this a minute and a half.
We've
standing,
got 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Standing in the presence of Blairsville's very own People's Choice soup winner at the Boy Scouts soup cook-off.
You won soup?
I did.
She won for her
Seafood bisque.
Seafood bisque. Todd, if you squeeze me, I've had so much seafood bisque over the last week. If you squeeze me, it comes out of my pores.
Well, Dave, I'm not going to squeeze you.
That's
Trust me. Whether there was soup involved or not, I was.
I try
gonna
not
come near
to
you.
as well. Yeah.
Good,
I
good
guess
plan.
I'm self-squeezable. But I do want to mention
you.
that
Thank
that's
you for
quite
that.
the accolade.
Yes, congratulations.
Choice.
Congratulations.
People's
you are
Choice.
the people's
Thank you
choice.
so much.
Seafood bisque.
Honored.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160.
Why?
Fox News coming up next at the top of the hour, and then we follow that with news from our WCCS newsroom with Josh. It is Indiana in the Morning on WCCS.
43 in Indiana. Good morning. I'm Josh Whittison on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. 8:02 on this 23rd day of October 2025. First responders are on the scene of a crash this morning involving a school bus and a pickup truck in Burrell Township. Indiana County 911 sent out the Blairsville and Blacklick fire departments to Route 22 West at the Route 119 interchange for the accident. A Homer Center school bus collided with a pickup truck with damage reported to both vehicles. No injuries were reported. State police are still investigating on scene. No word yet on when the site will be cleared, but a tow truck has been called in. WCCS News Time, 8:03. News brought to you by Indiana Regional Medical Center. Sick or injured, Urgicare is now open at both IRMC locations. Urgicare at IRMC at Chestnut Ridge in Blairsville and IRMC Urgicare at 2128 Oakland Avenue in Indiana. Now open and open 7 days a week from 8 to 8. WCCS News Time, 8:04. Another crash involving a vehicle and a pedestrian was confirmed yesterday in Indiana Borough. This happened Wednesday evening near the intersection of 4th and Philadelphia Streets. Details on the crash have not been released, but Indiana Borough Police said the pedestrian was taken to IRMC for treatment of minor injuries. More information is expected to be released later today. A bill that would repeal Pennsylvania's participation in the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative passed the state Senate yesterday. Senate Bill 1068 was approved by a 33-17 vote. 5 Democrats joined all Republicans in voting in favor of it. The bill is the most recent initiative to formally repeal the state's participation in RGGI that was mandated by an executive order from former Governor Tom Wolf in 2019. While it officially joined the compact in 2022, Commonwealth Court ruled nearly 2 years ago that RGGI was considered a tax and the state's entry into the compact was unconstitutional due to the fact that it did not have legislative approval. Governor Josh Shapiro has appealed the decision to the state Supreme Court. One of the co-sponsors of the bill was Senator Joe Pittman. On the floor of the Senate yesterday, he said it was finally time to put RGGI in the rearview mirror. The bill now heads to the State House for consideration. The Pennsylvania Department of Human Services has announced a 1-month delay in the opening of the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, or LIHEAP, for this year due to the ongoing federal government shutdown. The new start date for the program has been delayed to December 3rd as the department has not received its federal allocation of the program's funds. It was originally scheduled to open November 3rd. The LIHEAP program helps over 300,000 state residents heat their homes during the colder months. It's considered critical for low-income families and older adults. The federal program is administered by the state DHS as benefits are distributed directly to a home's utility company or home heating fuel provider on behalf of those who qualify for help. In a statement, DHS Secretary Dr. Val Arkush said the federal government shutdown has threatened access to this assistance, and he's urging Congress to come together to end the stalemate. WCCS News Time, 8:07. AccuWeather forecast brought to you by S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. 43 in Indiana. In our news at 8:30, the victims of Monday's fatal bus pedestrian crash are being remembered by those who worked with them. Take WCCS wherever you go by listening online. Click the Listen Live link at WCCSradio.com. Brought to you by Indiana Regional Medical Center, Community Living and Learning, and the Flower and Balloon Gallery. I'm Josh Whittison for WCCS 808. Now it's time for Sports in a Minute, brought to you by Indiana Regional Medical Center. Better health, better life. Here's Todd Marino.
Steelers and Aaron Rodgers getting set for the Green Bay Packers coming up this week. Calvin Austin III back at practice yesterday for the first time since being injured in that game over in Ireland.